Man, the part of me wanted to say like Gatot Kacha and then you just put Cho.
Oh man.
I'd be upset.
The BBB would be very happy. The Big Brain Beloy.
Oh boy, Big Brain Malloy would definitely be happy. I don't know. Let's look at the composition one more time, right? Just to get like a rough idea of what's going to happen in this particular game. The way that I see it is that red side, yes, does have an advantage in the draft, but their composition is very much looking to pick off their opponents and play like mid to close range in comparison to the Homebois, where if they drag out this fight, they are going to come out 9 out of 10 times on top.
Yep, I agree. If Homebois are able to delay this until later stages where Seoul as well as Amal have farmed, they just take over. So SRG needs to jump on the gun and make the first move. It is going into game number 3 for our debut match of MPL Malaysia Season 14. Will it be the MSC champs, the Red Giants, or will the new lineup of the Homebois figure out the secret to success?
Hey, sometimes they say history might not repeat itself. It is a new chapter after all. What better way to start off kind of the inaugural series with 3 full games. And of course, aggressive movements from you just to find some info, fishing out where Amal is going to be. But dynamics is going to shift, right? Udio on the Jushin. I'm expecting him to be kind of that sort of frontline utility to deter SRG.
Yeah. But in terms of pathing, right, that means both Sakai's as well as Amal started on opposite sides of the map, which means they're going to end up on the opposite sides of each other. Fanny heading over to Gold, Ling heading over to EXP, and this is good for Homebois actually, because they actually want to unlock WAF as soon as possible. WAF is going to be a very big component for upcoming team fights, so the quicker he's out of lane, the better.
Yeah, we talk about Cram being the potential sacrificial lamb.
Whoa.
That's 2 flickers out thanks to Udio's earlier movement. And now even coming in with the wall to just stagger the wave a little bit, bring it closer to Homeboi's side.
SRG looking a little bit frazzled here, and I'm not sure who got that one.
Sakai is trying to fight this based on the Tempest of Blaze as well. I believe Sakai's might have gotten it. I look at the experience in a little bit. But again, Homeboi's passing to top side, clear out the wave, get Soul that lead.
The timing's a bit unfortunate. Sky's pathing top was actually really nice because if he's able to get a kill onto Soul before he hits level 4, there's no risk of him getting a free escape with Brilliance. But Homebois already in position to make sure that that cannot happen. And that's already after forcing a flicker out from Yums in the mid lane. This early game going well for them.
Oh, we say that. Luckily, we turn away as he gets picked up.
That's flicker. Yums did find Amal in the jungle once more. Turtle goes over to Sakai. Sakai's not going to join in though. He's too far away. And Yums turned on, did use the ultimate already. Stolen wild charge by Stormy just in case.
Yeah, I think once Yums already knew that Amal was hovering around his purple buff, instantly we saw Salangor Red Giants jump right on top of the turtle, and it's all about how long can Yums actually buy time for the team. Oh, wait, engage.
That's the ultimate from Mudio out. Yums, unfortunately, no kick, no flicker, not going to go for it.
Yeah, Crimson Beacon looks like a very visually cool ult, but man, gets you out of some pretty tight spots. Looking at top side though, Innocent versus Soul, looks like the EXP is roughly about the same. That lane is going even, so no lane advantages there whatsoever. We look down at bot side and it's just Cram with a level lead onto WAF currently. Not 100% sure whether it's like he missed minions or whether he is actually very close to level 5.
Yeah, not too sure.
Oh, wow.
He lost a decent chunk of minions, actually. Where did that come from?
Okay, WAF has been in lane the whole time, and we haven't really seen Cram put that much pressure on him. In fact, it was Cram who got pulled back initially, so that's not the best sign. But the good thing about Arlet is that his utility doesn't need him to be too close in terms of EXP.
Yeah, good attempt from Yums, and that's Brilliance out. They know they're not going to get it. Udio not that lucky this time. No mana to work with. Sakai finds the first blood.
Nicely done by Sakai. The re-gank as well. Trying to hard push him while having that rotation up. SRG trying to make sure that they don't miss out on EXP, that they don't lose out on free resources across the map.
Yeah, and good timing from Skies as well, taking advantage of Homebois' increased pressure in the top lane to catch Udil off guard. That's what they need to do.
You can catch WAF in the bottom side as well. This time there's no escape. Scram secures the kill and the lead extends in the XP side.
Okay. This is where Homebois needs to start buckling up a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Counter attack as like a wild charge. Stormy dashes. Tempest Blaze to follow. Cram tried to save him. Not able to do so, but finds the Earth Shatter knock up. Aim out, trap. The finish points out of the way. Hops on the wall. SRG loses their mid later.
Oh, all this while, Innocent just hard shoving, just making sure that he can like slow down this wave. He needs a way to start getting ahead into this matchup, and the only way to do that is through these turtles. So SRG, they're gonna have to fight tooth and nail for these early objectives, even though technically the composition doesn't really want to do that.
Yeah, Homebois is doing a great job of it so far, and I actually am really impressed with how well Amal has been performing on these assassins, considering how long he has been playing them, matching up the performance. Oh, it walked.
They're gonna punish him again. Primal Wrath, couple of steel cables, Waff is taking advantage of in the bottom side. And that means SRG will have members for this turtle fight. Humes is gonna be the first at the scene.
Will he be able to contest it? It's dropping real low. Tempest of Blades will secure the turtle. Not too much problem. A kick though.
Yeah, flicker kick. That's gonna be so brilliant. It's only buying a bit of time. The inevitable will be dead. No, actually, so bit of a fancy movement gets out of the way.
Well, it looks like both teams have kind of assimilated to a very similar play style, right? I mean, Homebois, they're not really a pick-off composition, but the way that they are playing seems very much like it. They're trying to poke out, they're trying to displace people. Wait, Stormy's in so much trouble.
Yeah, he's holding on to the wild charge. Gotta use it. Even the Pikachu beams him down. Brings back Innocent into the fray as well. And that's Hammond forced out. Again, skills tipped for Homebois. As Crab Man fights wild with the Primal Wrath, finds the kill, flickers to buy distance, but only to be picked back up by Udio and taken down by Amal.
I feel like the flicker forward is a bit too greedy. He could have flickered backward and still gotten the kill and gave himself more room to get out. Red Giants was not ready to follow up, but both teams are actually trading very, very evenly. I am loving the footwork coming in from all of these players, and we can really see why Udil wanted to prioritize the Zeus in despite what seemed like a bait from their opponents. Pulling Stormy back twice was huge.
It was huge. And looking based on the items here, pretty sure we are missing a couple. But so far, we're just waiting for the seconds as they get into this next one. I mean, good brilliance so far. SRG, a lot of their moves just completely thwarted. They are not finding these. Oh!
That's the kick onto Mao. Pretty beefy. Able to finish him off. The guy from the back actually takes care of Soul, who does not have brilliance. Can Amao clean up the mess? Doesn't seem like it. Wild Charge does not find the timing, and Amao gets to run away because of that.
Good fingers. Real fast there, but now that he's off the wall, he should be in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, and
he didn't get the auto off? Man, he was out of range. That's so sad.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too far. That would have been a really nice kill, but Red Giants gaining a little bit of a foothold again, able to trade for Soul without losing anything in return. But I am really shocked by how close this game has ended up being. The Homebois lineup has done a lot of preparation.
Use another kick to Udio. That's Purify out. Doesn't have a shun pole. Didn't get lifted up, thankfully. I think SRG is starting to understand. We can't just go in for a one-way ticket fight. We gotta be able to push and pull. We have Sukais, we have Innocent, and that is what we're good at. It's how they kind of won that skirmish in the first place. Bait our resources.
This match, we're going into 8 minutes now. 1K net worth lead for the Red Giants. Honestly, not that much at this point. Humes looking for Soul, but already scouted out as well. Both teams are on maximum alert. They know that this game could shift in either direction just from one mistake.
Yeah, it's very close. It's very close between the two. SRG recognizes that if Udil is able to stick on top of them, it's a big problem. But worse yet, there's still plenty of counter engage almost immediately after. Not to mention iframes. Whoa!
Wow, it's a counter conceal. Mao missing the wild charge flicker.
Innocent in trouble.
Unfortunate, but Innocent might not be that lucky. Trying to get rescued by Humes. Innocent still on the run. Amao chases him down. There's still Tempest of Blaze. Surely it's the kill, right? Chrono dash away. And meanwhile, the backline exposes Cram, trying to give himself to protect his team, and might even find a kill in the process. Udio doesn't find it, but it's Sukais with the backstab to take out Soul.
Now that's the finesse we've been looking for from the Red Giants. An excellent disengage, paced out, no panic. Every single player making sure to do what is necessary for them to get out on their own. And this guy's coming in at the end for the follow-up, targeting Soul, not even getting baited by the other lower health members.
Oh, that's Let's see how long they can hold that up for, right? 30 more seconds. Current score 3-6 so far. SRG, very similar. Wait, another kick.
Bit off angle, but maybe the damage is enough.
Oh!
Final slam clips Innocent. He dashes away. Chrono dash cooldown reduced by Zaman. Force guy just leads at the back again. Left, right, center. He's everywhere. On the land of Dawn. And Udio uses the Purify to gain some distance. Good stun.
No
by Wap to
way.
get Graham away. But Soul pops the brilliance. It's just a matter of seconds.
The layering is so good, actually, from both teams. Red Giants are playing the map and their angles a little bit better, but Homebois are keeping up their thinking. They're making sure to respond and react very, very quickly and use their own HP, even on the core players, as resources to try and preserve as many of their teammates as possible.
That's a preview of what we can expect from these two teams if they ever meet again down the road in that playoff bracket. But for now, SRG on the lore and Homebois not in a position to contest.
Unless, I mean, they're concealing forward. They got a 50-50 in. If not, yeah.
Can't find it though. They did get Cram. Still has the ultimate. Lifted out second time. Mao to the back. Finds Stormy. Stormy steals the wild charge to gain distance. And at the end of the day, Homebois finds Cram, but SRG gets lured.
A little slow to contest the Lord, so it didn't really look like Homebois really wanted to challenge it. Getting Cram there is huge, but Skies just jumped straight in.
Man, that cable miss. A bit scary.
Oh, it is scary. PTSD from what happened earlier, but with the Lord pushing in, Salangor Red Giants, they definitely want to correct the mistake that they did the last time in game number 2. And I think that Homebois, if they're going to take any precautionary measures, they need to somehow harass Humes out of position.
When you compare it to the previous game, this Lord doesn't give as much gold lead as kind of their Lord moment in game 2. Just measly 2.4. I'm going to clip in a 2.5k net worth advantage. See how much damage they can do.
It's not that much just yet. Homebois are still in a pretty okay position. Amal being scouted down here, has to be careful.
And that lethal edition prop did look a bit scary. Clearly the 1v1 goes over to the side of Sakai's. Top tier 2 down as well.
3k net worth lead. Only the first third of the game, surprisingly. It feels like it's been a lot longer than that, but here he goes.
The good kick, that's so down. The impetus for SRG in the hands of Humes. Now Lord pounding on the inhibitor should be taken care of fairly easily, but that opens up the map for SRG to take down all outer tier defenses.
Well, let's not forget about Sakai's as well. He is so big. He's 5-0-1. He's got plenty of damage to actually take out any target that he wants. Question is whether do they have iframes or anti-CC? You take your pick.
Yeah, Red Giants are doing a very good job right now. They're just pressuring the lanes over and over, getting as much damage on the towers as possible. The next Lord gonna be 60 minutes away, so any kills they can get in that meantime will be a plus point, but Homeboy's gonna look for a response.
Oh wow, he just dashes in like that. Could be a fatal mistake. Knock up Jin couldn't dose. The guy from the back doesn't find the angle. Primal Wrath used by Cram already. He's willing to take this fight if Udio lets him. The Homeboys being corralled in a awkward position. Cram completely fine with being the front line. SRG takes everything they can.
No overcommitting from the Red Giants here, which is the smart choice. We've already seen these positions being given up from mistakes like that. So respecting Homeboys after dropping a game earlier. Homeboys also not going too far after realizing they have no more resources. There's a lot of respect happening between these teams, but we know that Red Giants is in control of the map, which is bad news for the Homeboys since the Lord is coming up in 10 seconds.
Homeboys have no real means of actually trying to contest the opposing purple buff to slow down this fanning, and I think it's been way too long since they've even considered that option. But now that it is coming to the next Lord, let's see how SRG do it again, right? Take control of this Riverline and a good kick.
That's a kick. The follow-up is there. Innocent and Stormy joins Mao. Wild Charge stops Stormy. Pick him up by Udio. Very good connection. And that's the mid lane down. The 3-man follow-up. That is Cram with the Rush Shatter. He breaks apart the entire fight with that one counter engage. And Sakai's all the liberty in the world to chase down his prey. Udio ain't going nowhere this time. A wipeout for SRG. And a march down the mid lane to claim the opening series of the season.
They have done it once again. They won the first match of season 13 and they will claim it in the first match of season 14 as the